Welcome back, friends. I've been using this log splitter right here for the last month or so, and I've been wanting to haul it to a few different locations to use it. And the one thing is it doesn't have any lights on it, any trailering lights. So the solution that I came up with, I actually found this right here in my travels at a place when I was buying some dog food. It's made by Hopkins. It's a wireless trailering light system. It has a magnetic mount. So in today's video, I'm going to show you if this works or not and how difficult it is to install. So let's get started. So I've been testing this out for a little over a week now, and I'll show you what you get inside this right here. So the first thing, this is the wireless transmitter that has the 4-way flat right here, and it has some long wiring. So in case you have to, this magnetic mount right here, mount it somewhere so the signal can work better, improve signal. You have all this room right here. I've been able to mount this right to my vehicle and it's worked fine, but maybe if you have a big RV or something like that, you might need to extend this out. So if you look at this right here and the magnetic part on the back, it has a non-scratch surface, which I really like. All right, then the only other thing is the light kit right here. So it has this wire that goes in between the two lights. The wire itself is 9 foot long. And I'll give you a close-up look at these right here. And these both have a protective surface to keep it from scratching, so you can apply this to any metal. So it has a nice, you just see how it's firmly clamping in place, and then it actually will swivel a little bit, so you don't have to move it and scratch whatever you're working with. So I'll show you in a second how I mount these on the wood splitter. And then if you can see right here, there's an on-off switch. So each of these are powered by 4 AA batteries. They're not included. So what took me the longest out of the whole installation is to go inside my house and find where I had some AA batteries. So they mount really easy in there. And I think the biggest thing is just to make sure that you remember when you're not using it to shut it off so you don't waste your batteries. But I can imagine these lasting a really long time. Then here's a look at the other one. You can just see. Very easy to install. All right, let's put these on the wood splitter. Okay, so to install these, you have to take the RH that goes on the right-hand side. Same thing, LH, left-hand side. Let's start off with the RH right here. I'm gonna have the wire going up. And now I have the LH, we're gonna put this on that side. And as I mentioned, you can swivel those a little bit right there. Looks good. Then now, since I have a bunch of excess wire, what I'm gonna do is just kind of loop this around several times. Then I have these twist ties right here. I just love these things. I have a collection of these going in my shop right now. So once I start moving my videos inside, you're gonna see a bunch of these in my work corner. This right here is a great way to secure the wire and actually attach it to here, just in case I ever hit a really hard bump. I doubt the lights will give way, but this will just help secure the lights from ever going anywhere. Just gonna wrap this nice and tight around here and then just give it a twist several times. And this will prevent it from going anywhere. So 5 days ago that I brought this setup right here, this splitter with these lights on here, to a site where I was splitting all day, and then towards the end of the day, it started pouring rain. And then on my way home, I was driving through the rain and I had all the water that was splashing up on this right here. And I'm happy to say that the lights are all waterproof. And according to the manufacturer's label, it says they're sonically sealed polycarbonate lenses, which eliminate moisture and corrosion and prolong the life of your lights. So I'm happy with that. And as far as the LED lights go, you'll get up to 100,000 hours of light. So I imagine these things will pretty much last me a lifetime. So that installation is very fast. So what I think I'm gonna do is find a storage case for these right here. I have some spare tool bags. So I believe if I were to use these lights and hook them up to the splitter in my vehicle, that I could probably do it in about 2 minutes or even less than that. So now let's see how they work. Okay, I'm gonna go in my vehicle right now, start it up. I'm gonna hit the brakes, I'm gonna hit the turn signals, and you can see how it corresponds with my vehicle. All right, right turn signal. Left turn signal. Brakes. and then running lights. Let's try multiple things. So the running lights, now I just hit the brakes, and now I'm going to do the right turn signal. Is that working? All right, so now let's put this to the test. We'll drive through some water puddles, and we'll see if the lights move as we hit some bumps in my gravel driveway. And I'll show you what these look like on the road as well. So far, I've really been impressed with the lights right here. They are a little expensive, they're $100, but if I was to get this log splitter with the light kit for it, it would have been $150. So right there, you're saving a little bit. The one thing that I think I'm gonna have to try to work on is to remember to always shut the switch off when I'm not using it. So if I forget that, then that's gonna cost me 8 AA batteries. So far, I give these a 5-star review with this setup right here. So I haven't tested them on some other items yet. So what I'm gonna do is put it to the test. My garage is 28 by 28. I'm gonna put my vehicle on one side of the garage and the lights on the other and just see if it will go around all that. So let's say you're hauling something really big and you have some walls in between, let's say like an RV or a big cargo trailer of some sort. That's about the closest way that I can test it. So here's a little test demonstration we can do. I have my vehicle backed up to the garage right here. The running lights are on and the right turn signal. So let's go to the other side of my garage and see how this works. So here we are. I'd say we're, if I step over here, about 35 feet away. All right, so I'm happy to say this passed the test. Let's go over here to another trailer that I have. I think this might be the only limitation that I know of. All right, so here's my 16-foot aluminum landscape trailer. I'm not sure if this is gonna have any steel to hook up to, so let's take a look. So as I'm looking here for something to hook this magnet to, there really isn't much. This right here is the latch, and that's made of steel, but definitely not enough. The only quick solution I could come up with to install these is to bolt something to the wood sides that sticks out with a steel plate on it. Then I could easily put those on there right there. But just want to show you what limitations we have with these lights right here. So aluminum is about the only challenging situation that I can think of. All right, so what do you guys think about these lights so far? Is it something that you would buy, or is there another test that you'd like to see me put these through? I'd like to know. Please put your comments down below. So there's one other situation where I think these could be really handy. Let's say you're hauling a boat, and when you're going to launch it, you know how the boat trailer always goes in the water. So you are supposed to unplug your boat trailer from your vehicle. Some people forget to do that. Sometimes the bulbs get shorted out, even though they are submersible lights. Sometimes it might just be easier to get something like this, and when you're getting ready to launch your boat, take the lights off when you're taking the transom ties off and when you're checking the plug. So hopefully that covers everything you want to know about these lights right here. So my goal of this video is to put these through the test so you can see if they're right for you in case you're considering the purchase of it. So if you find this video to be interesting, helpful, and informative, please give it a thumbs up and help support my channel. That's it, friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.